Welcome to the stream of the season. The biggest game of the season is among us. Ah, man. All right. We have, as always, some delays, some final.
We like to rush it. We like to cut it last minute.
Yeah, of course. It wouldn't be the Merengue Cule way if it wasn't this way. What is up, everybody? We have some champs. We have a lot of Chelsea fans in here. I'm curious as to how many of them come from Elizabeth's channel. Very, very curious. Give me a second. I'm trying to check to see how we look for you guys. 19 people coming in. There's 11 likes, so guys, make sure we start hitting that like button so more people can join us for the party that we have today. Wonder who's gonna win it. Woo!
Yeah, I think Chelsea fans are definitely dominating in
yeah, right. I see a lot of Chelsea's. Come on, Chelsea. Harry Truman, and I know he's a Madrid fan. I think. Okay, guys, let me know in the chat real quick if you're a Madrid fan. Who are you going for? And then, of course, let me know if you're a Chelsea fan and if you're coming from Elizabeth's channel. I really want to know how many people from Elizabeth's channel are in here. Shoot, maybe Elizabeth's here. I don't know. Okay. Final fixing.
Rodrigo with the little scary mask, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, he was scary before, but with that on, no.
Chelsea is a Madridista. I am a Madrid fan.
I think it's fair to assume if you're a Madrid fan, you're going for Chelsea. You want the team that eliminated you to win it all, I think.
Yes, however, that's not necessarily why I'm going for Chelsea. I just hate. I just hate City.
And I feel like most Barcelona fans are going for City.
Because of Pep. Good old Pep.
Pepperoni.
Let's see. Eduardo going for Man City. Man City for Chelsea. 1-0 with goals from Aguero.
Oof.
He must be.
That would be the last
fan. Let's see.
Oh, yeah.
Who is technically the home team? Is it City?
I don't think it is in
I'm setting up the scoreboard for
Isn't
you.
it in
well, yes,
Istanbul?
but they always have one team as the technical home team. Man City, get them up here. Can you turn on the iPad so we can have the scoreboard up? Oh boy, here comes the anthem. Here comes the Champions League anthem. Beautiful. Yes, boys. Get hype. Make sure we hit the like button. Here comes the Champions League anthem! Yes, it is. Oh, yes, let the chills come in. Oh, yeah. Look at that. If you don't have chills right now,
Raheem Sterling in the starting lineup. Starting 11.
What do you think about that?
It surprised me for sure. Again, our last time we streamed a Man City game, we came to the conclusion that Sterling is no longer a starter. Or at least, that's what I got out of it.
Yeah.
Interesting to see him start in the grand finale.
And then we have Mares. Okay, so let's see. Right here they're putting it as a 4-4-2 with a diamond formation in the middle, with De Bruyne as a center attacking mid. Foden as the left center mid. I don't know if that's exactly how City's gonna actually play on the actual lineup.
It's more of an attacking.
Exactly. I picture more a 4-3-3 for Manchester City with either Sterling. I'm thinking more Sterling on the left wing, Foden as a striker. I think we've seen Foden play as a striker before. And then Mares as a right wing.
Yeah.
And then behind them you have Gundogan and who's the other center mid? Well, De Bruyne is going to be center attacking mid, and it's Gundogan. Oh, but you see that's still on there, dude. Such an attacking lineup. But
against the counter-attacking defensive Chelsea side?
Yes.
Chelsea on the counter-attack? Careful.
Careful. Let's see if Werner can score one today.
Mr. USA guy.
No, Pulisic. You're right.
Definitely, I feel like they don't have the fastest of starting 11. Chelsea. Like, they have Werner, but, they don't have,
is relatively fast.
I wouldn't say he's not slow, but he's not fast.
Okay.
Mason Mount's not slow, but he's not fast either.
Alright, I'll buy with that. I'll buy with that. Yeah, Man City definitely has the more pacier side. Let us know what you guys are thinking down in the chat, guys. Obviously, we're going to be having a good conversation with y'all throughout the whole final. Ah, man. This is not blocked. Alright, guys, they're ready, and this game is getting ready to kick off, and I cannot believe it. Look at all Look at all the fans. Oh, wow. That's very interesting. Mateo Lavos, La Liga referee.
La Liga legend.
Moment of silence. There we go.
Okay, no defense for City. Look at that! Look at that! There's a defense.
That is crazy. Look at just how City is lining up just to kick off.
Very
aggressive. 1, 2, 3,
3,
4, 5, 6, 7 on the half line, and here we go. It's underway. The Champions League Final. Chelsea wins the ball back quickly.
It's a very different initial mentality that they're showing versus what happened against PSG. With PSG, they were careful. They were tiptoeing. Against Chelsea, they're like,
yep. Yeah. I think what City may be trying to do is they know how well Chelsea can defend, and they know that as the game keeps moving forward, Chelsea keeps growing in confidence the more the 0-0 is there. So City's going out there to try to get that goal as fast as possible, stun Chelsea, and put them in a position where they have to come out the back, and they're forced to kind of get away from the tactics that Tuchel has implemented, right? They're trying to get them as confused as possible. I think that's what Pep is trying to do out there.
They're rocking their gears.
Yes. Oh man, guys, this is intense. It's gonna be an intense final. I really hope we see a good amount of goals. Imagine we have a 3-3, like the Istanbul between Liverpool and AC Milan. Make it another historic final, please.
The last minute drama with high score.
Imagine Aguero last minute.
93rd.
Right before joining Barca.
I wouldn't be mad.
Let's see what you guys are saying. Anderson Aleman, 2-0 Chelsea win. Tui Rain Taiza, 3-0 Man City win.
YSN King, what up?
What's up, good? What's good, bro? Brandon Avelar, what's up, dude? Man City wins 2-0. Honestly, the chat is pretty divided. I see a lot of people going for Chelsea. I see a good amount of people going for City. We have a divided chat.
Today is for City.
I wonder, Cool Drew, if you're hearing me right now, who are you going for? I'm kind of curious. Yeah, I saw him.
Here comes Vanna finally getting onto the ball.
All right, Werner. Put some skates. Was that Laporte?
Good defending.
No, that was John Stones. Or Laporte's not even starting. It's Stones. And, okay, the defense for City is Stones, Ruben Diaz, Zinchenko in the left back position, and the right back, I believe, is for Walker. Yes. Interesting. Now, I saw in the initial lineup, I saw Reece James as one of the center backs and Azpilicueta as a right back. I don't see Reece James is a right back. Okay, that's what I would have figured. So that was a mistake from the lineup.
And De Bruyne looks to be the striker.
De Bruyne?
I mean, he's played it really high up. He's played it before. Yeah, like a false nine type.
Yeah.
Oh,
all of you guys joining in, welcome to the stream, one of the biggest streams of the season, if not the biggest one. Unfortunately, it doesn't have either of our teams, but nonetheless, it's gonna be a party. We're gonna enjoy it. There's not as many nerves for us today, so we're just gonna have a good time. Let me see. Let me actually. I forgot to turn this to
Brenda here. No.
Havertz.
Good reactions from Ederson.
Timo Werner la sujeta a Ederson. Vean acá la repetición cómo le rebota. De hecho es en el defensor, en Rubén Díaz, el portugués, y finalmente
Ruben Diaz, hell of a season he's been having.
se queda con
Dude,
Ederson.
people are literally saying like, oh, he won MVP of Premier League. This is what I heard. It's just awesome to see a player come out of nowhere.
Yeah. I don't know what it
Yeah, they just signed him, and look at him go. So I love to see that for the live.
Wow. And then, again, it is nice to have fans back.
Look at that, yeah. Obviously, we wish it was a full stadium, but I'll take that over a quiet.
Yeah, we haven't seen either a Real Madrid game or a Barcelona game with fans.
No, we haven't. We haven't.
But the Prem is getting fans. Obviously, today the finals getting fans.
Yeah, Spain is kind of a mess when it comes to COVID, so still kind of a bit of a mess. What channel are we watching the game from? Univision. TUDN, TUDN. It's in Spanish for us. So that's what we're watching it on. Let us know if it's a little too loud for y'all though. I don't know. I don't want it to be too loud for y'all where y'all can't hear us well.
Indispensable. Qué bueno que regresa a los estadios esta final de la Champions, Javier Zanetti.
Qué bueno ver el público que disfrute de esta gran final.
Alright guys, who do y'all think is going to be man of the match for today? I want to hear who y'all think is going to be the guy. KDB for you? I think if I'm going to stick, okay, I'm going to be honest. I think if I were to bet and I was this close to betting on the game, I was going to go for Manchester City. I was going to be betting for Manchester City to win the game. I think they are the better team. However, with that being said, I do want Chelsea to win the match. So if I stay loyal to my prediction of who I think is actually going to win, which would be City, I think it's going to be Sterling. I know Sterling is a player that,
he's good. There's no...
Every time I watch Sterling play, he always impresses me. His pace, the way he takes people on.
Ooh! Oh, I think he called it a foul. They did call it a foul. How is that a foul?
Did he elbow him maybe? I didn't quite see too well. He may have elbowed him. But going back to what I was saying, Sterling is lacking the confidence, right? He hasn't gotten much playing time this season in terms of starting.
Yeah.
So that can always affect. But a player of the caliber of Sterling, in a final, he can come up with something. So that's what I'm saying.
In the semifinal, I definitely came up. Last year.
I see some people saying Kante, and now if Chelsea does end up winning, Kante will definitely have to play a big role in that victory.
I mean, Chelsea already this season has defeated City in the final.
Yeah. Talking to Elizabeth, I asked her how she was feeling. Obviously, she was nervous, as I expected. But I told her, I was like, if Chelsea defends like they defended against Madrid, Man City's not gonna score. It was such good defending against Madrid.
Yes, but City, like the off the ball movement is cohesive. They're all in one page when they attack, which is why I think minimizes the role of Rodrigo. I mean, he's a tower. Look at this ball to Sterling. Ooh, good
defending. Mendy is on the ground. Ooh, good way for Mendy to hold himself, make himself big for Sterling. What a run from Sterling, man! I'm telling you, Sterling is a great soccer player in my opinion. And City got close there. Reece James locks him into getting a tip off.
Where I feel like Chelsea had an easier time defending Real Madrid as where they're gonna have today against City is the fact that Real Madrid's attack is really Benzema. I mean, with Hazard in there, with Vini in there, yes, they can cause damage, but the main man you mark up is Benzema. With City, who is that main man? Sterling, we just saw it, can cause damage. Foden, we know can cause damage. De Bruyne, more of the same. Mata is more of the same. Which is like that responsibility is more spread out, and it minimizes the role that Rudiger can have on just that man-to-man. I'm gonna manhandle you.
Yeah, I mean, I can't deny that. And adding to your list, Bernardo Silva. the list goes on. The list goes on. Gundogan, top scorer. This season for City.
The outside backs get up there. Walking gets up there. So
literally, yeah,
City attacks as a team. Well, yes, while still having a lot of individual talent, right?
They're stacked. They're just absolutely stacked, which is why I want Chelsea to win. Because even though Chelsea's still kind of stacked, you know, you can make your argument, and that's why they're here in the final of the Champions League.
Mistake. Was that Ruben Diaz, I believe? God! Timo Werner!
I missed it.
It wasn't as clear as I'm making it seem, if I'm being truthful. But
Here comes Sterling with a counter. I'm not gonna call this game. It's really open.
Oh, back close! Goal!
What a pass from Sterling.
What a pass, but so back and forth, and it's not a
I am loving it. I'm loving the way this final's
painting out
starting
to be a
off.
very good game. Now I'm scared that both teams are like, okay, we can cause damage to each other. Let's be more conservative. That's what I'm scared of.
Look at that pass. Why would you let Matis be free top of the box like that, though?
I mean, you can't let anybody be free. It's the whole team.
Look at the off-the-ball moving, good defending from Reece James. Good defending. I didn't know where that rebound was going to go. This is a very high-tempo game. Very, very high tempo, and I love to see it. By the way, someone just said Road to Shaw is in the stand.
Really?
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I know he's a Leeds fan, isn't he?
No, that's Vinny Mentor.
Oh, you're right.
I don't think he has a touch. He was
I would love to see an early goal. I think that's just what the game needs. My gosh. Dude, these 10 minutes have gone by literally like 2. I cannot believe it's already 10 minutes in. There's already like 1/9 of the game gone. That was like fractions, yes, man.
Daría absolutamente otro script en relación a lo que hemos visto recientemente entre este par de
When I told Corey, he was like, dude, what would I do in a live stream? I'd just be off camera smoking, like with my vape. Like, alright, get fucked. Vamos City, Brandon Rodriguez. Thomas Tuchel deserves the Champions League. I mean, he's been working hard for it, for sure.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Pulling of the jersey, was that in the ball?
It's funny. PSG discarded Tuchel because they were going for the Champions League, really.
Yeah.
And look who made it to the final.
And look who didn't win either the Ligue 1. Oh! So Werner needs some support.
Second mistake from the City back line.
Second mistake from John Stones. Here comes Kante, who couldn't get a good touch.
Great defending.
Yeah.
But now here comes a counterattack. And it's exactly how the first one came about to be. An attack from a mistake from the back line led to a Chelsea attack, led to the counterattack.
My goodness. Here we have Thiago Silva.
El torneo más prestigioso del mundo, la Euro 2020. Turquía contra Italia. Este 11 de junio comenzamos a las 2 del Este, una del Centro, 11 del Pacífico en vivo por un.
Oh, okay. This is Harry wrote the Shaw as a Chelsea fan.
Me parece, sí.
So there you go.
Del fuera de lugar. Bueno, tomamos aire.
I wish both lose kind of same.
I mean, if that were an option.
We have the option. I'll take that one for sure.
I wish Villarreal was here.
Oh my gosh, dude. If Atletico was here, I would be pretty hyped for them.
Especially with Suarez. Yeah.
Sure.
Like, okay. Honestly, whenever Suarez did that interview or press conference or whatever, where he talked a little bit of shit, not about Barca, but mainly Bartomeu and a little bit on Koeman as well. I was like, good for him. Good for fucking him.
Yeah,
good for fucking him.
Honestly, he deserves to chat that shit after what Barca and Bartomeu did to him. Honestly.
disfrazado ataque que
Let's see.
Pep Guardiola con movimientos de ida y vuelta de varios.
City's first ever Champions League Final. They've been working for this. Ooh, careful with the loss there. They've been working to get to this stage for 10 years. 10 years this project has been going, and it's finally almost there.
Oh,
Chelsea! Werner, don't miss! Werner! Se la perdió! Werner, you cannot miss that, dude! He could have either had a better shot or laid off the Kante.
Just leave it to Kante.
And I'm seeing a little bit of sensations that Ricky wanted Werner to score there.
No, okay. Yeah. Screw it.
Yeah,
I want to see a goal.
Here comes Werner. Oh, inside inning.
Werner.
My God, with that miss, dude. Look at Tuchel. Oh my God.
Okay. Yes, Werner missed it, but City, 3 crucial mistakes from the back line, 12, 13 minutes in. If it keeps up like this, Chelsea...
Yeah. He hit it with his fucking purse, man.
It was his first touch let me down a little bit.
I don't care.
I still expect him to score that.
I don't care. You're a good striker. Blast that into the back of the net. You were on the 6, dude. You were on the 6 with no one on you. Yes,
a good amount of time.
The control wasn't the best. You fucking get your foot behind that
and it's not like he wasn't expecting that pass. Everybody was expecting that pass.
And look at the corner. Look at the counter here from the corner.
Oh my God!
Myers leading that.
What a game we're seeing, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, he gets through. He's through. Great defending from who was that?
Is that Jorginho? No way.
Who was that? But he bodied up with De Bruyne and knocked him off. That was great. That was great defending.
Jorginho, I think for a relatively small guy. I mean, De Bruyne look.
My gosh. If Chelsea loses 1-0, Werner is gonna have a nightmare about this play for a good couple weeks. If not years.
If he doesn't already have nightmares. I mean, even that miss against Real Madrid also pretty big.
Yeah, just type in Werner, and the first thing on your search bar will be Werner miss versus list.
Acá está abierto para
Manes.
de la zurda privilegiada que maneja el argelino.
Matt is debatably the man of the match for the semifinals. Like, where the man of the semifinals, I guess.
Yeah, against PSG. I agree. I don't think his goals against PSG were created by him. He was just the one to kind of finish them. But shoot, it just showed us. Werner would have been the guy that just had finished them, and he missed it. So you got to give him merit, regardless of how he scored.
Yeah, I mean that free kick too. A lot of luck involved into it, but
it takes skill to place it there and place it in the bottom corner. Period. Someone just mentioned, which is very true. Both of the teams that have eliminated Real Madrid in the past 2 Champions Leagues, City and Chelsea. And here comes Werner again, bringing it down pretty nicely, lays it off to Chilwell, who puts it across to Kante. He's too small. He still wins the header. Kante still wins the header, but not on target.
You know what I would have liked to see? Maybe not in the final, but like we saw the PSG Bayern Munich game. That was insane. But I would have also liked to see a City Bayern Munich.
Yeah,
that would have also been really cool. And that's asking way too much.
When I saw the initial draw and I saw that we had a potential City against Bayern Munich, I got very happy about that. But I mean, I also wasn't going to complain with the PSG City.
I honestly thought PSG was going to make it through past cities. I even went ahead and bought the PSG jersey, and my bet went sideways. PSG's here.
I mean, like I said, since the beginning of the Champions League, I thought City was going to win it.
Yeah, you did.
I can't really back down from saying that right now. As much as I don't want them to win it, obviously.
Yeah. They're not really holding possession as much as I expect them to. They're kind of looking for the counter attack. They're playing Chelsea's game.
Both teams are playing just boom. And let's see who can keep this tempo the longest. We're starting to see them slow down a little bit. They're starting to get scared.
They both got scared.
Both have had a close call, especially City with the Chelsea with a Werner shot.
I can't help but feel like City's going with big too much attack. Like the midfield is not that bad. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just like, I don't know.
Yeah. Cheng Ifan asking me how I'm doing. I'm pretty good, man. I'm Madrid. I'm pretty happy. We just signed Alaba.
Yeah.
Happy about that. Very, very excited to see him play. Especially just the thing that excites me the most about Alaba is how he can play in so many places on the field. The fact that he can play center back,
The fact that he can replace Casemiro, I think, is one of the biggest.
And that's where I was getting at.
Because
Exactly.
Casemiro, I mean, he can get hurt at any point. That's out of your control.
Madrid has been lucky.
Yellow cards too.
Yes. Yes, it is. Alaba is a huge signing, especially the fact that he's free. I'm very excited about that. And believe it or not, yes, I'm sad about Zidane leaving. But part of me has certain excitement for something new. For something new, you know. Changes are never bad. I mean, you know. So why not? Why not? I'm feeling good. Guess how many fans will be injured? If Morata and Werner play. Oh my god! If Morata and Werner play together.
Injured is like just missed the goal and hit a fan or what?
I don't know if he means injured or just like heartbroken or but you put Morata, Werner, Pipa Higuain and Fernando Torres in one team and what's the combination of all those? Oh, they've all played in Chelsea. Fucking A. What about Mbappe? I mean, I hope Mbappe comes. I hope Mbappe comes. It's not certain. I would give it a 70%. 70% chance that he comes to Madrid. Let's leave it at that. With Zidane leaving, I don't know if it'll affect it. Reports have said that it won't be affected. However, I don't know for a fact. We'll just have to wait out and see. But the fact that Mbappe is giving hints here and there, and the fact that he still has not renewed his contract, leaves Madridistas room to hope, I would say. I don't believe Real Madrid have confirmed Conte as the coach for the next 2 years. However, that is what I expect to be confirmed soon, I would say.
Has there been more rumors about it?
Not in the past couple, not yesterday. Not since yesterday. Here comes Sterling driving. Oh, great ball too! De Bruyne with the cross. Great slide tackle.
That's Billy Willy.
The captain. De Bruyne's the captain too? I believe so. I believe I saw the armband on him. The neon armband. Unless everyone's wearing a armband. No, yeah. De Bruyne is the captain. Yeah. The two captains this week. Oh, he was offside. Okay. There's that. Good pass.
Igual, sí, estás en lo correcto. Me parece que es lo que se ha señalado. Posición fuera de lugar de Kevin De Bruyne. Y ahí lo tenemos, Dani. Ahí lo tenemos a Pep Guardiola.
Coleman in or out. I think he's gonna stay.
I think he's gonna stay. I think this is kind of fucked up from Barca, if I'm being honest, but I think they're kind of pushing for him to quit. Because if they sack him, it would cost us like I think 13 million to terminate the contract. So I think they're kind of saying some shit that is hurting the relationship to push him to quit, which is very fucked in my opinion.
Well,
I don't like that.
That's
At
how
all.
Barca likes to do their business.
I don't like that at all, if I'm being honest. But that's what I think is happening.
That is kind of messed up for Coleman. I think he deserves a big portion of the credit for Barca's success this season. Because I think another coach would have done a worse job, personally.
Yeah, but I also don't think he can offer too much more than what he has already done and helped us transition through, which is where if the right coach is available, I wouldn't be opposed to exactly. I'm like, I don't think there is the right coach right now.
If there's a
Xavi's
clear
not that-
option,
yeah, exactly. I don't want to just sack another manager. Fuck.
Yeah. So yeah, I agree. In my opinion, yeah. So I think Coleman should stay for the season he had, which I don't think was bad. And especially because there's no other coaches that could come in to replace him right now and really improve the level. So unless Barca pulled out of nowhere and said they just signed Conte, it'd be like a stab to Madrid. Hey, Anderson Aleman with the first donation of the day. If Pep loses the Champions League Final, what happens next?
I think it's more of a question if Pep wins it. What happens next?
Well, first of all, thank you for the donation. Just want to throw that out there. Second of all, I believe Pep Guardiola went out there in the press conference and said, win or lose, I'm staying at City, nothing changes.
He did say that, but are you telling me he would say, I'm going to leave after this game if we win it?
Right, he wouldn't say I'm going to leave, but he also wouldn't address, what he could say, he's like, no, we'll see what happens after the Champions League Final. Right now, we focus. That's normally what they say. They say, right now, normally focus on the Champions League Final, and after that, nothing is promised. Normally, that's when they say what they say.
I get it. Like, you did say it, but I feel like there isn't much room to say anything else but that. Like, right before a final, the day before the final, the last thing you want is, like, rumors about you leaving. You say that and you shut everything up. I don't think he's going to leave. I don't think so. But I just want to address it. Like, I don't see why he wouldn't want to leave. Right. He's got everything he wants. He's got loads of money with a lot of communication or choice of the players he wants. Yes. At other clubs, he might not have that same voice in terms of the players he wants. He's got a great coaching staff. The ex-coach or like not the staff, like the board of directors. It was like the old Barcelona one. Like he's very happy. There's really no point of him leaving. Like, he's not gonna find a much better deal or gig or whatever. So I don't think he's gonna leave.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, any other team that he could potentially go to would be, in a sense, a step down in terms of personnel. Now, in terms of history, obviously he could go to a lot more historic clubs. If he returned to Bayern Munich, if he went back to Barca, any other team will have more history than City. But in terms of personnel, I don't think there's a better squad out there right now than City's. Let's see, Riquelme, Fontenelle, Vizca, Barça, vamos Chelsea. Interesting to see a Barca fan going for Chelsea. I'm curious. Are you just a Chelsea fan too, or is there a reason why you're going for Chelsea? Penalty shootout, please. I would be stoked if we saw a penalty shootout. Vinicius plus Werner plus Dembele equals world class attack. Well said. All lords of the game right now. Europa League ended in a penalty shootout. Imagine the same thing happens. That'd be cool. How do you feel about? Okay, first of all, let's watch this. Cross from Chelsea and headed out by Werner. Kanté staying all the way back. Yeah, of course. Mendy, Eduardo Mendy.
Is he related to Real Madrid, Mendy?
I don't know. I'm not sure. Okay, now someone's asking about what you think about the Wijnaldum signing.
It's not official yet, is it?
No, but I give it. It's not. I give it 90%.
The fact that it's free, I'll welcome it. It all depends really on how much he's charging, like his salary. Because a few months ago, what he wanted to get paid was way too high for what I think Barca should give him. However, he is a good player. He'll definitely help. I don't even know if he would start or not. I'm not sure. I hope Barcelona still keeps betting for the younger players with or without him. But I think he can only help. I don't think it hurts. And worst case scenario, he doesn't fit into the team. We could eventually go out and sell him for a few million, and it's a positive signing. So the same goes with the buy. They can only help us.
Yeah.
I'm all for it. Yeah, low risk, which is exactly what Barcelona needs to do and what they have been doing. Eddie Garcia, low risk. Agüero, low risk. I mean, his salary is a bit high, but again, you're not paying much for his transfer, and a striker could help Barcelona.
Careful here! City! Foden! Rudiger with the last minute block.
Not Foden's fault. Rudiger's
Look at this. Rudiger, a man who wasn't even starting for Chelsea before Tuchel came in. What a goal-saving tackle right there. A goal-saving tackle. Literally.
Title-saving tackle. Potentially. Massive Rudiger.
Wow.
Literally and figuratively.
Pero Rudiger, la verdad que
impressive, yeah.
Ahora Diego, el toque rápido por parte del City.
Sí, eso es lo que permitió.
Yeah, and I wouldn't say it was a bad touch from Foden. Maybe could have been a little bit closer to him, but no. He still got the shot off. Wow.
Another positive of Koeman's thing would be the fact that, we do have a lot of Dutch players on the team. and you know, a Dutch manager could help him adapt.
Yeah.
It would be an easier transition. You know, we would get Depay and Wijnaldum, both Dutch players coming in. So there's that.
Yeah, very true.
Ayer
So
28,
yeah,
como decía
I'm for the signings.
Kyle Walker y John
Maybe
Stones,
so, right?
los tres que cumplieron el 28. Como 28 son los minutos de juego, entre estrategia, entre opciones, entre coberturas.
The intensity of the game definitely gone down a little bit. It's still high. We still saw that Foden chance and whatnot, but
It's not as back and forth as
I wouldn't expect it to stay like that the whole game. When a fan could only wish. A neutral fan.
Todos los días a los jugadores y trabajas para estos resultados. Pero es que Pep Guardiola, a él solo le hace falta una señal, dar dos voces y el equipo se reajusta. Más allá de la táctica que la puedo explicar con delicia,
let's
Diego.
see. Who have you not seen much of? Let's talk about City first. Gundogan, I haven't seen much of him. I've seen a lot of KDB, a lot of Sterling, Foden we just saw. We haven't seen Bernardo Silva too much, even though he's on the ball as we speak. Mahrez, not much either. Stones we've seen, but mistakes, mainly mistakes. Ruben Diaz has come up with some big tackles. Sinchenko, not much, but then again, he hasn't done anything bad.
The midfield has kind of slightly been overlooked in this game, or like at least skipped.
You know what impresses me about City? The fact that they're playing out there with only one true center mid, and yet it still doesn't feel. And yet it still doesn't feel like they're losing control of the game. When the natural thing would be to say like, oh, I have more center mids, we'll have more control of the game.
Oh,
was that a foul?
Not a foul. Sure, that was a foul.
And good pass from Gundogan to Sterling, who's about to take on Spilicueta. Shot gets blocked by
I feel like it
Spilicueta.
could have been a better decision right there.
Oh yeah, Mexico is playing tonight.
Really?
I just yes.
We're playing,
Oh, I think parejo, ¿no? Equilibrado en esta primera media hora y veíamos que el balón golpeaba la altura.
We're not going to be able to stream the Mexico game. We're actually going to a game tonight, but for San Antonio FC, where we're from. So we're gonna go watch their game in person. However, I mean, when Mexico's games start getting a little more serious, that's when we'll get a little more serious too. Costa Rica. I've been to Costa Rica. I love that place. Ale boss. What's up, dude?
We're doing great. We're witnessing the game of the season.
Yeah.
Mares. He needs a foot to that.
Jugada le hacen a Chilwell, ¿no? Se descuida el lateral izquierdo y termina partiendo y
Ooh, another mistake from the City back line. Not as crucial, I would say. But,
Yeah.
you know, if you're gonna make a mistake,
31
that's
minutos la pelota para
decent.
N'Golo Kanté, este balón así para Havertz y Havertz retrasa para James. Se mueve Jorginho en el centro del campo, pero decide ir atrás para Thiago.
Very polarized. Like right now, look how high that Chelsea backline got so fast.
De hecho lo consigue, se retrasa
They lose the ball and
perfectamente.
it's
Capitán recupera para Foden, Foden libra el primero, libra
Dude,
a Jorginho.
Foden has a lot of hype right now. I'm not saying like unrightfully so. I think rightfully earned.
Every time I watch him play, he impresses me. He really does.
He does not. How old is he? 18, 17?
I'm not even sure. Let me look it up. But Foden is very young. Foden.
He does not play like
Foden. He's 5'7" too. He's not even tall. 21. 21. Was born in Stockport, United Kingdom. Great player. Great player. Yeah, I really want to see his progression. I want to see if he's going to be a player to just go full on career in Manchester City, or at one point he will want to leave. Because the team that signs Foden could be in for a good few years.
Yeah, but I don't see why he won't leave.
I mean, not in the next few years, but I could see maybe like 24, 25, reaching toward maybe like the end of his contract.
But he's English. He's English. The history says he doesn't leave the.
History says English
He
players.
doesn't leave the Prem, and I don't see City dropping level anytime soon.
Especially if they win the Champions League. Yeah, the next few years for City will be really interesting.
I think they got a good.
Would you say they've solidified like the club enough to where like they're gonna stay top club for a good amount of years? Yeah. And it was not cheap. It came at a price.
Yeah, but okay. Yes, but if you think about it, they just spent the money earlier than other teams. Like, it's gotten to the point where, like, the market is so inflated right now. A little bit less after COVID, but, like, clubs are forced to spend what they were spending just a few years later.
Yeah.
So it's like they made that investment early, and then didn't have to make. I mean, they haven't bought that many players recently. Not that I can think of.
Maybe not this last year, but I feel like the year right before they bought like a bunch of defenders. Like, wasn't that when they brought in Kyle Walker? They brought in.
That was probably
Yeah, I would have to like go back.
Yeah, I could be wrong.
I don't know. I
Also,
feel like
nobody made fucking. Nobody bought anybody last.
Yeah, exactly. This last summer can basically Chelsea.
Yeah,
Chelsea was the only team that went in big.
Look where they're at. Look where they're at.
Honestly, yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
you can argue Chelsea is also another oil team in a sense. Abramovich is an oil owner. Then PSG, in a sense.
There's a lot of money.
But Chelsea I respect more in the sense that
they've done it more quietly.
Chelsea, I mean, have already won a Champions League and not too recently, so like they didn't necessarily just come and start dropping money like absolute maniacs. They kind of worked their way up a little more slowly. Arguably. 7 and 8 Killa, come on Chelsea. I know he's an Atletico fan, so that's interesting. Alebos is predicting a 3-0 Chelsea win with a team over.
Also. Should City even be here?
I mean, okay.
The financial fair play.
Okay. I was like, if you mean sporting wise, I think they fully deserve to be here. But I figured that's where you were hinting at. I mean, yeah, technically they were supposed to get banned for 2 years from the Champions League, and then out of nowhere, poof, gone. They're in the Champions League. So in that sense, who knows?
Yeah.
They're getting a little water break. Come on, it can't be hotter than here in Texas. Come on now, keep playing.
De hecho, lo están atendiendo el muslo superior izquierdo, si no mal veo a la distancia.
Who do you think will win Europe? The ones in Portugal. I don't know. It's gonna be good. I think I got France to win it. France is very, very stacked. But Portugal will be a contender. But the fact that they were in the group of death against Germany, who's a very solid team, like put any other team, put like a.
I feel like Germany's not as strong as history entails they are,
but Germans always go out to war like no others. Germans don't choke under pressure. They know how to compete.
Who's their striker? Who's Germany's striker? Müller still in the German
They're bringing Müller back after 2 or 3 years of not calling him up. But Germany striker, what they got Gnabry, but as well as a winger. They don't have
Havertz is another attacker.
Yeah, they don't have that true like striking reference like they used to before with like Close.
Werner.
Y ahí está Christensen ya calentando junto con Olivier Giroud, Dani.
Giroud warming up. Oh, he said, don't forget I'm a United fan. The only reason I want Chelsea to win. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. 7 and 8 Killa.
Ya regresó.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying Portugal are going to win easy. I don't know. We'll see. If you're new to the account, I'm going to be posting the squad analysis, the squad list analysis for each of the top teams coming up soon. So stay looking for that.
Attack,
Great attack. With the counter.
3 option. Good cut, good defending. Is that Zinchenko or De Bruyne?
Oh, wait,
Zinchenko.
Fucking ball like an out of control maniac.
He's fast, dude.
I just saw the man look like a fucking roulette or something.
Fucking spin. I don't really know what they're called.
Like a helicopter or some shit. Here comes Mahrez cutting in. And a little cutback. Puts across the end. Mendy easily gets the ball down. Easily.
Menos un remate al arco, uno que involucre al portero, como aquí lo vemos a Mendy, sin complicaciones ante el disparo argelino.
That was a good cut in from
I
Havertz.
feel
Great
like
defending.
Kante
So
took the wrong option.
great defending from Zinchenko.
It was the easier option to go for, the more secure one, but if he could have found Werner was right down the middle of the goal. Oh, Thiago Silva.
It's gonna be a big loss.
Like when they were taking the water break, they were mentioning he was feeling some pain in one of his legs.
Really, I didn't hear that. Oh wow, they are gonna have to kick him out. Who's Giroud at center back. Wow, that's a big loss. That's a huge loss in terms of experience, the way he's been playing. Yeah, he was asking for the sub. Damn.
What a legend.
He's a good player, for sure. Oh wow, look at all the fans cheering him on. That's awesome. Christensen's a good player too. Christensen can ball. We'll see how this affects Chelsea though. Because Thiago Silva, even though he's not the captain,
he's another captain. He's a leader. He's a leader for sure.
He's another captain on its own. The fact that they got him for free, what a fucking signing that was for Chelsea.
There's so many free agents this winter or this summer.
Yeah.
I feel like since nobody bought players last summer, the players are just like, oh, just wait.
That's also the way that it's like football is transitioning to. Getting players through free agents because it's too expensive to buy them. It's too expensive because teams rank up the prices too much. And then obviously COVID, like teams don't have money to pay these fees. So what they have to do is just wait till the contract expire, and that's how every signing has been recently. And I'm curious if that's how it'll transition. I mean, and if you look at the NBA and stuff like that, that's usually how it works, or it works via trade deals. Teams don't have the money to be paying this much 100 million euros to players. Fuck. Here we go, Chelsea with an attack. Chilwell, nice ball to Werner, who brings it down, but gets cleared by City defender. And De Bruyne controls it, but nothing there. Speedy with the drops. All right.
Werner, not giving me good sensations.
I think that Miz got him pretty psyched out. He's like, he gets the ball and he doesn't look too.
He doesn't want the ball. He's like, I'll lay it off to someone else.
And that's
the last thing you want as a striker.
You need look at that back heel. As a striker, you need someone that's confident. You need someone that's willing to ask for the ball every time.
Like you think Benzema has that like mentality of like, hey, we'll let someone else
give me the ball now. He's ready to ball at all times. Yeah. Oh damn! For Ryan, it's almost 6 in the morning. Ooh, you're a trooper watching this. You're a trooper tuning into this live stream and watching this game. But it's a Champions League game, man. You gotta stay up. Sleep. You can sleep later. Sleep when you're good.
Dang, that's tough. That's tough. For us, it's like almost 3. It's almost 3. But it would be nice to have this game like late at night.
Yeah, that's my dream, dude. To kind of live somewhere where the games start at like 8 p.m. Those are the best start times right there. 8 p.m., 9 p.m., 10. Hell yeah.
10's a little.
10's getting on the later side, but 8 to 9 is my liking. Which is all of Europe, really.
Yeah. As they should.
Yeah. It's almost 4 for me. Wow, a lot of you guys are staying up. Let me know where y'all are from and what time it is. That's quite interesting. My goodness. Oh man, there's been no goals yet. I expected
an early start.
With the way the game started, I really thought we were gonna.
When I saw the 2 chances off the beginning of the list, I was like, oh, both teams are about to relax.
To lock it down a little bit. And that's normally how it goes, right? Quick early jab, see if you can get a goal, and if not, you're like, okay, let's retreat. Yeah. Let's take a step back and go from there.
Ooh, good run.
Good ball. Who's that? Havertz? Oh shit! Oh!
Good.
Chelsea! Havertz. Oh my god. Oh, who played that ball? That was a sick ball. Look at Tuchel. Look at Tuchel.
Look at Tuchel.
Look at Tuchel.
I cannot.
Oh, yes, dude.
You cannot hate Tuchel. You cannot hate
No,
Tuchel.
man, that man has come from the bottom. He started
can.
from the bottom. Look where he's at now. Yes, Pep. Sit down, Pep. Sit your
Pep
ass
knows
down.
it. Pep knows it. Chelsea has created more.
Arguably, yes, you could say so. Okay, look, let's analyze this play. Put it out wide. Look at Werner's run. Look at Werner's run to pull John Stones and allow that space for Havertz to come in.
Bad from Zinchenko.
That from Zinchenko. Ederson came out kind of reckless, and Havertz lucky to get that touch to go his way.
That would have been a red card either way. Because it was a handball outside the box. That would have been a clear goal scoring opportunity.
Híjole. What a
Right
not
there.
start,
But what I think this highlights the most is how attacking City's midfield is. Look at where did all this space originate from? The middle. There was nobody from City there. Nobody. They had all the time in the world to find that pass. Werner, excellent to create that spot for Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz, excellent run to exploit that space. But the absence of a defensive midfield is what I saw very true this play. As soon as we were saying no goals.
Yeah. Literally. I just said, I was like, man, there's been no goals. And then Chelsea gives us a dime of a goal right before halftime to make this Champions League final even more interesting.
I think this excites it more than if City were to have scored first. City,
100%.
City could have controlled the game a lot better.
100%.
But now City is forced to come out of their little hole, just like they did against PSG.
When they already have a very attacking team that's going to leave them even more prone to counterattacks.
Chelsea
So if Chelsea can exploit that well, yeah, exactly. The way that I would fix that if I were Pep, I would bring in Fernandinho or something to bring a little more solidity in the midfield. I don't think City needs to have that many attackers on it. I personally feel like if you take out like at least one of them, you're still such a good attacking team. But who? Pep, I think Pep.
Who do you sacrifice?
And
Who do you
I'm gonna
sacrifice?
put- Sterling or
Sterling and put
Bernardo Silva.
Sterling and put Foden on the wing is what I would do.
Yeah. And now I'm gonna criticize Pep. I think it was a bold of him to put that starting lineup out there. But in the end, it's shown to be a mistake. Obviously, easy for me to say now that Chelsea has scored a goal, but it's the hard facts. It's the hard facts. All right, I want to see what you guys are saying. Chelsea goal. Yeah, all the people coming in with the
Massive for Chelsea. Obviously.
Did Ederson end up getting a yellow card? Because someone just said a yellow card for Ederson, but I never saw the yellow card come up. I don't think he got the yellow card. Yeah, I don't see a yellow card here for. Gundogan got the yellow card. And that's another thing. We said I wonder how Thiago Silva leaving is going to affect them.
So
Momentarily, it hasn't affected them. But City still hasn't put them in a position where they're having to struggle to grind it out. And I'm sure they will reach those points later on the second half. So guys, you want to stay tuned in for this one. Make sure if you haven't hit the like button already, this is your time to do so. Because we are in for an insane second half. City is going to come out with everything. This is the biggest game in their history. Biggest game in their history for Chelsea, for City. Arguably.
So far. Yeah. Name a bigger game.
No.
Obviously, the Aguero one turned out to be really good, but from the beginning.
But this is the biggest game in their history.
They've
Look
worked
at
10 years to get to where they're at right now.
Yeah.
And they find themselves up against the wall.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad I didn't actually place money on City because right now it'd be. Yeah. I was gonna put $100 on City, but then last minute I didn't end up doing it because of I don't know. I was still trying to figure out like all the cryptocurrency, and then it didn't go that way. Look at all the City fans with a straight face. Yes. Surprised there was any there.
Like, I put myself in their perspective. I was like, how do you become a City fan at that age?
Look at Gun. I heard the City owner bought, if not all the people that are like refunded, if not all the people that are there at the game right now, but a good percentage of their tickets, just so he could ensure that City would have fans.
Really?
Okay, that's not why, but that's just why I said that. But yeah, I did hear that he put in some money to buy tickets for City fans. That's what I heard somewhere. I don't know if it's 100% true or not, but that was pretty interesting. We have 30 seconds left in this first half. I think we're gonna end it 1-0 and call it a half. Let's see if City has one more thing to say. 30 seconds is enough time to score.
Imagine. 1-1 going in half.
Hoping that. Let's see.
Para la ubicación de Rubén Díaz para John Stones. ¿Con quién? Ahí está el movimiento muy claro que relataba, que nos describía.
10 seconds. City's not trying to. Either Chelsea's defending very well or City. Oh, that was dangerous from Walker. Okay, where are you gonna go with that? Where are you gonna go?
Mateo, no
Did he call that? He called that? No, he called half. There we go. That's halftime. What a half for Chelsea.
Storms out.
Oh yeah. Pepe's gonna have to make some changes. Like I said, I think all these attackers isn't the best option. But we'll see. We'll see what happens in the second half, guys. We'll see you then. Oh man, guys! All right, let me take off this slow mode for y'all so we can converse a little more about what's happening right now. All right, slow mode is off. Let's see, blast those chats away. Hola, me gusta la banana. Fuck yes, banana nice. I'm kidding. You should rewatch the clip that Ederson touched the ball outside the box. The referee don't get it. Yeah, I saw Ederson touch the ball outside of there. I guess technically, even though Chelsea did score, he still should get a yellow card. No? Or no? No, because... Okay.
If Chelsea would have missed, or if Chelsea would not have scored from that chance, that has to be a red card.
Oh, we need to change the scoreboard, by the way.
That has to be a red card. If Chelsea doesn't miss.
Yeah. Normally, yeah, handballs outside the box are for a goalie.
It's stopping a clear goal scoring opportunity.
Yeah, I agree.
And so.
Yeah, I
don't know. What would have been better? Obviously, I think I'd take the goal for if I'm a Chelsea fan. No?
Of course. Of course. Because yeah, you don't. I mean, Chelsea or City can still bring in the.
They can still play well without.
They can still bring in their, a goalie, and yeah, City with 10 men is still, it's still a powerhouse. However, it would give Chelsea the upper hand for the second half. But no, a goal is a goal. A goal is a goal. City, please win. Not a City fan though, because Chelsea beat Real Madrid, so kill them, City. Obviously I'm a Madrid fan, but I still kind of want Chelsea to win, just because my hatred for City is much bigger than just Chelsea eliminating us. No. What happened here? Oh, we're good. I don't know why it's.
Refresh it.
I didn't press refresh, but better refresh on its own. So far, man of the match. Let's talk about that. I don't know if there's a specific player that's standing out for me in either team.
I think Chelsea's doing a lot, off the scenes. Like, they're doing a lot of the dirty work that doesn't go noticed, that led up to the goal. I don't know. I'm having a hard time selecting a man of the match.
I want to bring this up real quick. Kultra is saying that goal was kind of lucky, not gonna lie. And okay, I don't think so. One, because if you analyze the lead up to the goal, and you see the movement by Timo Werner and Havertz's ability to take that space, and then the pass from who gave the pass? I'm not even sure who gave the pass.
I don't even know.
If you guys know who assisted that, Mason Mount. Dude, a great player for Chelsea this season. Wow, what a connection. I agree. Maybe Havertz got a little bit lucky that he took that touch and Ederson's hand didn't actually kick it, flick it away. But
if he flicks it away, it's a red card.
Exactly. So I don't think it's a lucky goal. I think it's a brilliant play from Chelsea.
It might have been against the run of play a little bit.
Maybe, but not even.
Not even. It's not like City was just creating everything. I think if anything, Chelsea has had more clear-cut chances.
We had the Werner miss.
Not saying that City hasn't had their own chances. They definitely have.
Yeah.
If Madrid gets a touch on that, could be a goal. We've had others.
Yeah. And Chelsea exploited the open spaces that you were saying whenever they scored in that City had in the defense and in the middle of the field. So I thought that was a phenomenal play from Chelsea to score that goal. Minute 42.
Seeing Tuchel in the high spot and Pep in the low spot. I mean, I got a little bit happy. Not gonna lie. My donation.
Thank you, man.
The True Colors low-key came out on that one. I was like,
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind seeing Tuchel race a Champions League trophy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, Chelsea's just done it so.
Oh, Werner on the chance. Werner on the
Real talk, Oscar Jose Montiel, thank you so much for that $5. Seeing how PSG and Chelsea's seasons went, was letting go Thomas Tuchel a mistake on PSG's part? I think so. I
mean, looking at it from now, yeah.
I mean,
looking at it from this position, yes, but...
And right now it makes it easy for us to say yes.
Exactly.
But when it happened, I was very shocked. I thought it was unfair on Tuchel. I thought PSG was making... They were a little blunt on that decision. I think they should have just waited the season out. I mean, this guy just took you to the Champions League final the season before. He's won the League One. Sure, he was dropping some points that maybe shouldn't have been dropped, but come on now. Bringing in a manager halfway through the season is always tricky. But I mean,
without when Tuchel didn't necessarily deserve to get sacked. He hadn't done anything wrong, except for not beating Bayern Munich when Bayern Munich was up here. You know.
Exactly.
So I feel like it was a bit harsh. However, when it happened, I was like, ooh, that's a good move from PSG because Pochettino.
Yeah. Then again, Pochettino
is a big name.
In my opinion, one of the best managers out there right now. But then again, he has not had the best of half seasons with PSG.
I mean, cabinet-wise, he has nothing to prove.
He's never won a title. I mean, unless he won an FA Cup or something with Spurs, I think they did win a cup sometime. But
title-wise, Poch, not up there at all.
Yeah. Ryan asking if I'm happy about Alaba. Yes, I was talking about that earlier in the stream. Super happy about that. A great signing for Madrid. The fact that he can play in so many positions, center back, left back, and even center defensive mid for Casemiro is a huge relief because Casemiro is a man that never gets resting time and he's such a crucial player to us that needs some rest every now and then.
Next season's gonna be more spaced out, right? Like the games.
Next season.
Is that back to normal?
Yeah, it should go back a little more back to normal.
Will help the older players.
Carlos Ortiz saying right here, if Man City wins, I will donate $200. So that's for you to get hype about. Obviously, I would be pretty hyped if a $200 donation came in. But I'm also not going to get excited because last time we had Alebo saying he would donate like $300 and last minute we had a comeback and my man's he didn't come through. So I hope you're a man of your word. Mbappe next. I hope Mbappe. But Mbappe wouldn't be announced
until versus Chile on Sunday. Oh no, not this Sunday. Yeah. 2 weeks.
Mbappe, if he does come, that's not gonna be till after the Euros. So so we have a lot of time till that happens. Giran saying that the match is boring, and I will disagree. I think the first 15-20 minutes of this match were super open. From both teams attacking, trying to get those jabs. And then sure, it came to a point where they both kind of realized like, okay, we didn't score on each other. We both came close to scoring and getting scored on.
Yeah.
So let's take a step back and see how the
also,
game progresses.
They have to make sure they lost the whole game. You don't want to, run your whole lungs out in the first half and then die for the second half.
And that's where the squad depth is going to play a huge role. Both teams have pretty good squad depth.
They get 5 subs, right?
5 subs, yes. But I would say City definitely does have a little bit of the edge on in terms of squad depth.
The group of death.
Shahid, I see you asking about how I feel about Zidane leaving. Obviously, I'm sad. I'm not gonna talk too much about that because I did already post a video. So if you haven't seen it, make sure you check it out. But obviously, I'm pretty sad. But I will say I'm getting a little happier in thinking about the changes that could potentially come. I'll say that. Ederson gonna score Panenka in the shootout. This is true though. We're in a good position to potentially see penalties because City's gonna come out with everything. I could see them scoring 1 goal. I can't see them not scoring a goal this final,
especially
honestly.
with 5 attackers.
I do expect a City goal, but what is that to say that Chelsea's not gonna score another one? in one of those City counters. Imagine a scenario in which Chelsea goes up 2-0 though. My God, we'll see a City that is going all-out attack, which will be super, super interesting. If Reece James scores and Chelsea win, I will donate $300. Fuck yeah, man. Fuck yeah. That's a good bet. Saying that putting in Reece James in there, makes it a little harder, but could happen. What were you gonna say before?
Pep right now in the locker room, biting his fingers. Biting.
Yeah.
I can't help but feel like City took this game for granted. I don't know. I get that sensation. Like, there was like a video of, I think it was like Zinchenko playing like football like at a park with just random strangers, like just like having the time of his life. Like he's already in like off season or whatever.
Okay.
And like I don't know.
Potentially, I mean, I think
like Guido celebration, like it was already marking like the other season's over.
Mm-hmm.
This game's taken for granted, but
right. I can see that. Just because they were on the harder side of the bracket, and most people said whoever makes it out of this into this side of the bracket to the final, they're essentially like the champions. So in that sense, they could be taken in for granted. We'll see. People are asking about your thoughts on Wijnaldum, but we already covered that earlier. Obviously, Ricky thinks it's a good signing. The fact that it's a low-risk signing is probably the best.
Low-risk signings are what Barca needs right now, and it's what is like proven to be happening.
Yeah.
What seems to be happening.
Alright, saying, bro, it should be Real Madrid versus Man City. I know, man. I wish. In terms of merit, I think Chelsea deserves to be in this final. But in terms of emotion, of course, I would love for it to be Madrid against City. Yes, definitely. Especially seeing that Chelsea's winning, I'm like, fuck, dude.
I know.
I'm like, Jesus Christ. Because, I mean, in the end of it, even though I still think Chelsea, especially that second leg, like...
They were the better side.
Yeah, they were the better side. Like, Madrid did have a 1 point where one goal away from taking it. So, in that sense, I'm like, wow, like a little extra luck. You have a couple more players in better form, Ramos in better form, Mendy in better form, and you never know what could happen.
It could have been a different story.
Yeah. This match could be like Atletico Madrid, where we have a player score a last-minute goal, take it extra time, and see what happens there. Will be pretty interesting. I saw someone said, or I think it was Ryan earlier, said, how is this match, or how is the final day of La Liga more popular than the Champions League final? But I think that's because the majority of the fans in this account are La Liga fans, whether it's Barca fans, Real Madrid fans, or Atletico fans. And so that is literally the definition of our tournament.
Also, I think a bigger game, a Champions League final, odds are you're gonna watch it with like your friends, or like you have like a little watch party.
That is true.
Once like a La Liga, the last game, like, you might tune into the stream and whatnot. That's what I think as well.
It's very true. But also, I'm confident that usually the streams start going crazy towards the last 20 minutes of a game.
Halftimes pop off too, though. Yeah,
halftimes people like to tune in to see what people are saying. So I expect, right now we have 70 people watching. Which, by the way, if you have not hit the like button, this is my reminder to please help us out and hit the like button. But yes.
Ricky, if you were the president of Real Madrid, which manager would you like to bring in?
Good question.
If I were the president of Madrid, my priorities would be the Super League. No, but okay. A manager for Real Madrid, I think Conte is the easiest choice to say for, because there has been interest from Real Madrid for Conte in the past. The stars seem to have aligned. Yeah. One manager, Zidane, leaves, as Conte's job automatically becomes available as well. I feel like there's some strings being pulled in the background without creating too much rumors.
Yeah.
You also have Raúl, but I feel like with Raúl there's a bit more of a wild card.
Yeah.
He has coached the Real Madrid, the younger side, or the Castilla. So that's also like a positive to seeing that he's getting results with Real Madrid side. He knows the inside of the club. He's been at the club all his life.
Yeah.
So, but I would say Conte would be the easiest choice to go for.
In my opinion, the most ideal thing that I could see and would make me the most happy as a Madrid fan would be to see Conte come in as a manager and Raúl as the assistant. That's how Zidane started under Ancelotti. Ancelotti, a very
I just don't
serious
see
manager.
that happening. That would be a deal.
I don't see why not.
I don't know if Raúl would like to take that role.
Dude, but Raúl is following Zidane's footsteps. Zidane first became assistant manager for Ancelotti. This is Raúl's
That
chance
would be
to
an
become
ideal
this
scenario.
manager.
I agree. That
Make
would be
him-
an ideal, absolutely ideal scenario.
Get yourself the experience you need, and then Raúl, the moment if Conte were to be sacked or Conte moves on, then now Raúl is like, all right, I'm ready for the job now. I know the ins and outs of the actual first team for Real Madrid. I've been next to Conte, who has won titles in Serie A, in Premier League, and then you come in with a lot more experience, and you're good to go. You're ready to go. That's my idea.
That would be. I agree. That would be an ideal scenario. Just like it would be an ideal scenario to have. Actually, I don't even know. I was gonna say it would be an ideal scenario to have Xabi. Actually, no. I'll give back to that.
You need to. Are you recording now or stopping?
I'm starting again. I'm different over here.
Okay, guys. I see that the players are starting to take on the field, so we're getting closer to kicking off for the second half. We're getting make sure the stream is literally as updated as it is. For a second, I felt like we're like 30 seconds behind. No, it looks good. It looks good. Rodrigo Diaz on hell yes. I'm going to hop on to the restroom real quick before we get started.
So I was gonna say I think it would be, and now I don't think so, but I think it would be ideal for Xabi to be like an assistant coach for, let's say, Koeman. However, I don't think that would ever work. I think Koeman and Xabi are completely different mindsets, and I think they would clash more than they could help each other. So I actually think that would be a bad thing. Okay, I'm gonna wait to say the half just start. Yeah, okay, you're back. Cool.
Damn it beat me.
Yeah.
Alright, you start.
Alright guys, the second half has started, and well, it's gonna come down to it, so I am excited.
Let's get to it.
Alright. So, let's see.
Flame Boy, just subscribe to the channel. Hell yes, man. Hell yes. Welcome in.
Appreciate it. Welcome to the El Merengue Cule family.
Yes. Your initiation question is to tell me what team you support. I want to know that. Will you visit the new Santiago Bernabeu? Yes, at some point we're definitely gonna visit Spain, visit Barcelona, visit Madrid, and go on tour for both stadiums. So, and when we do, you better expect
You know what I want to do?
A vlog of that.
I wanna stay at Messi's hotel and Cristiano Ronaldo's hotel.
Oh, that'd be pretty lit. That would be. I wonder how much a night costs in those hotels.
I don't even know. It'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. Let's see.
We need to raise up this volume. Let's get that hype back up.
Elevada para el capitán y aquí está Rodrigo. Sacó ese pelotazo lejos. Rubén Díaz.
Okay, I'm going to go back to the slow
Infracción.
mo.
La pelicueta es tiro libre para Manchester City, que ya movió rápido. Ahí
Ahí
está el
está.
toque de Zinchenko. Ahora es Sterling. Infracción.
Thanks for the reminder on the timer. We're working on
Otro
it.
tiro libre. Ahora para empezar a cortar un poco el juego, ¿no, Rodrigo?
Sí, de vez en cuando va a cortar, no va a querer que el City lo sorprenda, si queda desequilibrado en alguna línea, entonces va a frenarlo por falta, como aquí lo hace James contra Sterling.
Let's early on, these first 15 minutes are going to be crucial to see. I want you to analyze and focus to see if you notice any difference in the way City plays. See if Pep is really getting a new playing style or something.
I feel like they're not gonna push just yet. If it works out their way, it works out their way. But I don't think they're gonna go headless chickens, or not. Of course not headless chicken, but I think they're gonna remain the same tempo. Or at least that's what Pep would like them to do. I don't know if.
Look at Spilicueta commanding that. Here we go, the cross for City. And then Kante blocks it pretty easily. Really bad cross. Who made that cross? Nice forward. I thought it was like a left-footed guy. If Man City wins, y'all get 200. All right, let's see it. And if Chelsea wins, we get 300 potentially from Ayush if Reece James scores. If Reece James scores. And yes, we're going to be watching the Euros. We're going to have a lot of content on that. So if you haven't
live
subscribed,
streams, live reactions,
make sure this is it.
I
I see we have 77 likes. I'd love to see that. If you haven't hit the like button, make sure you do so.
La dejó para su compañero Ryan Marks, que vino con el toque más atrás. Está Stones, abierto está Rubén Díaz. No se sale del libreto el conjunto de Chelsea. Aquí está el toque que vino por este costado. Se le estaba escapando el balón.
Mares. Let's see.
Good turn.
Look at that time.
El balón que está
Oh, good
dividido
ball
para
back.
buscar esa pelota.
1, 2, 3.
¿Y qué va a hacer John Stones? Mira, le
Oh,
mata la
every
cabeza.
time we post a video with City, the Mares people always come. The Mares people. Always, without
The
fail.
sea of Mares.
The sea of Mares, yeah.
Para ganar ese balón. Aquí está el Golocante que vino con todo. Vino, recuperó. 6-5 ya la tiene el territorio.
You can't hate
del
Kante.
City.
Kante is a fan favorite for sure.
Good run.
Not much from Bernardo Silva I've seen this game so far. Let's see.
I have a feeling Chelsea's gonna get into a shell.
I hope not, man. I hope Chelsea doesn't start retreating. That will be suicidal, in my opinion. Kyle Walker with a good cross. Dangerous cross from Eduardo Mendy.
I keep thinking that's gonna happen.
Oh, nah.
Es
What,
necesario
man?
que Bernardo Silva entre más al juego.
Doping guy.
Sí,
Oh,
es necesario.
Jesus.
Porque
He's gonna be out for like, what, a
tiene
year, 2 years,
mucha
something like that?
calidad y seguramente
Oh,
es el que
nah.
puede abastecer a los delanteros. Digamos que el
Doping.
segundo tiempo empezó como el primero. Protagonista el City, el Chelsea esperando alguna contra que pueda
Let me see
sacar provecho de la
box
velocidad de
over
sus jugadores.
El pelotazo que vino para buscar a Timo Werner. Viene la marca en el fondo. Estaba Jack Stones. Mira ahí, Thomas Tuchel le dice, a ver, que suban un poquito más. Que están tirados demasiado atrás.
Today I'm supporting Chelsea. I want Chelsea to win. I am, rather than because Chelsea eliminated Madrid, I'm supporting them more because I hate City. Guardiola is one of my most despised managers. The way he talks shit about Madrid pisses me off every time. So gotta go against.
Good for him.
Gotta go against that guy.
You gotta love a man that talks shit about him. You can't.
Oh
You
yeah.
can't hate. You can't.
Everyone, freedom of speech, but so
Especially-
comes with consequences, like
especially
losing the
Israel.
Champions League.
Princesa que vino la marca. Y
Like
ahora
a piece of
la
gum.
pelota que está
No, I'm
dividida.
good because I can't talk whenever I
Saque de banda.
Te come la lengua.
I can only retain attention to one thing at a time. If it's gone, yeah.
Abierto está.
Today we're sponsored by Extra.
Más abierto está. Bernardo Silva. Aquí está.
You ain't the sponsor.
When your sugar levels start getting low, make sure you take a gum, stick it in your mouth, shove it in your mouth, and have a party.
Antonio Rudiger. No se complique el toque atrás.
Bingo, bingo.
Bueno, el capitán se sale Filicueta. N'Golo Kanté. Sigue N'Golo Kanté. Y ahora el toque para Timo Werner. N'Golo Kanté, Jorginho. Quien juega por el costado.
I can just
Abre
see
los
that
brazos.
going out of context. Stick it in your mouth and have a party.
El toque que vino con su compañero. La primera que vino aquí está Chilwell.
There's always one per game. At some point, you never expect it, never see it
Los
coming.
dos ingleses, que hablan la misma lengua, no se comunicaron en la cancha, en el lenguaje del fútbol. N'Golo Kanté es un termómetro.
6 minutes in.
Como lo veíamos al
Just like you
principio,
said,
toda la cancha,
pretty calm
ofrece
start of the half.
salida, como válvula de escape.
Odegaard.
Okay, but then we got De Bruyne driving in and Casemiro.
Hard
Get on the
fucking
ground.
tackle.
Get on the ground.
Yeah.
Kante.
El nuevo Anaconda.
Such a unique player. Because
Casi
small
Yeah.
yet,
Contención que hay.
yeah, but also player.
Yeah, okay, that's what
Like small but yet so strong. The center of gravity is insane. Like he bullies the big players, which is normally the other way around, right? I think the center defensive mid is like the big player, Pereira type,
Aquí estaba Mason Mount.
Casemiro type.
Yeah,
No, Kante's.
I think that's why people love him, because you don't expect to see a little guy like fucking body up like that, and especially when you combine that with Kante's personality, who is a shy guy, shy, humble, like
Espectacular quite desde
look
atrás.
at that tackle, man, look at that tackle from Cantinflas.
Like he has every capability to be like cocky and like back it up, but no,
Yeah.
no. He bikes the training sessions, the games. What a guy, all around, what a guy.
Flame Boy, the guy subscribes at next UCL final, Barcelona versus Real Madrid. So that makes me curious if he's a Madrid or a Barca fan, one of those two. It narrows it down for me. 87.4 in the house, saying hi.
87. I'm gonna send you a message today. I keep forgetting about the shirt.
Yeah.
So yeah, if not,
Let us know
if I
what-
forget, you send me a message.
Yes. Yeah.
Cause I gotta get that to you.
Bueno, Y van a tener mucho más
I
trabajo
hate
con
that.
este
Hope
tipo de
Chelsea
cierres
wins.
por los espacios.
Are you happy,
que
Rodrigo?
tienen.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm so happy that Chelsea scored. The moment they scored, I was like, fuck yes, let's go. But, oof. But, yeah, go ahead.
No.
I was just going to say, coming into the game, I really felt like City was going to be the winner. Obviously, this game is not over yet, but Chelsea continues to impress me. Continues to impress me. Keep it going.
No, I'm gonna say I know AD744 is from the US.
I'll make it easy.
So say I'll make it easy for the chicken.
Look at all the fans. That looks pretty packed to me right there.
It looks pretty. Oh, that's a lot more
that side of it.
Yeah.
I'm curious as to why one side looks packed.
And then that's.
I'm guessing those sides had bigger like families parties that went. Because if you're just like buying tickets as a whole, then you can probably get more like back to back. Maybe. I don't know.
I wonder what's going through the city, through their minds. I mean, they have to be nervous.
For the fans or the players?
No, the players. The
Players? They gotta be nervous because they're obviously the favorites. They just won the Premier League by so many points, and they have such a team. So let's see how they fucking respond. I could have sworn Ederson had more tattoos on his neck.
Quite a lot.
Right? Wait, did he like freaking remove them or get them removed somehow? Like on the neck? I don't think you can really get those removed. Also, I'm sure getting a tattoo on the neck. Here we go. Nothing. The cross from Chelsea's free kick cleared out easily. And Cantinflas clearing it up.
Screw this shit.
Clearing her up like a good old sweeper. Nice.
Left foot.
10 minutes in. Okay. Not as intense as the first 10 minutes of the first half.
I think, yeah, like 65 and up is when I really see it. Oh!
Is that on Rodrigo?
Yeah. On his face?
On the mask?
Yeah. Yeah. Mató la base.
I wonder who's. Ooh, KDB. I wonder if he headbutted to the mask. That's gotta hurt. Fibra de carbón.
Okay, Rodrigo seems to be touching his like upper head, which is good for him as long as it's not the nose region.
This could be a concussion. Oh, yellow card?
I don't think it's a yellow.
That's not for a yellow card.
No, I don't think
That's just a collision. Oh, it's just a tiny little mask. I want to see where he hit. I think Rudiger's fine. I think De Bruyne took the bigger blow. But oh, that's a yellow card. That is a yellow card for Rudiger. Fair. Let me see this again. Yeah, no, he did like.
Oh,
it was
his shoulder.
Why was Rudiger grabbing his head?
To make him seem like that.
Yeah. Wow, they're gonna have to sell. Oh, I forgot that Rodri too. I said Fernandinho early. No, Rodri. He's a hell of a player. Another tocayo of mine.
I'm worried for KDB.
Yeah, KDB.
I have a feeling he's not gonna be able to continue.
And honestly, that's the
biggest loss.
That's such a good gamble for Chelsea, for Rudiger to get a yellow card and eliminate KDB from the game. It sounds bad, but Oof, dude, he hit his shoulder.
Yeah, Rudiger got it easy.
Let's see how the fans are reacting to this. Any City fans still in the stream? Let me know how you're feeling seeing KDB on the ground like this. Concerning.
That's worrying.
It looks concerning to me.
Siempre Guardiola tiene la tendencia a ir por el capitán, por el hombre de más experiencia.
Pep looks worried.
My God. This is a game changer right here. Losing your best player.
Whereas going back to Thiago Silva, have not seen the impact.
No, Christensen has. Also, City hasn't really put him in a position to really test him or expose him yet. So
they've been defending more with numbers.
Yeah, as Chelsea likes to do, and that goes to prove more team solidity rather than depending on a specific player, which is what leads to the titles. Whenever the team is on the same page. Is he bleeding? Is his eye?
Another thing is bleeding.
Gabriel Jesus, another freaking attacker, an actual striker.
That's
unless he does a double sub, one Rodri for like KDB, and then like Sterling out. Sterling went quiet after the first 15-20 minutes, I think.
muchos
We have not seen much of him anymore.
Entra Gabriel Jesús, que es
If I was a City fan, I would be never seeing KDB on the floor for this long. Yeah,
It's like seeing Messi on the ground.
honestly.
On the Champions League Final.
Estábamos viendo en pantalla a Gabriel Jesús, recién empezaba el partido, aceleraba el calentamiento.
Okay, the fact that it's supporting his neck is
Pero
no.
tan pronto el partido se empezó a indigestar para el City en esta segunda parte, lo mandó llamar Pep y efectivamente está.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look at his eye.
I don't know if he'll
That's
be able to continue with
GG's.
that.
That's GG's.
Ojo izquierdo.
Yeah, that thing's gonna keep
It's
swelling up.
bruised. It's already bruising bad.
It's
I'm
hemorrhaging.
surprised I haven't
right
put a little bit of ice on it.
Era claro que el cuerpo médico no quería que ni siquiera
Yeah, look,
tuviera el
is he
cuerpo
crying?
cuando se incorporaba o el cuello.
He looks like he's crying.
Yeah.
Damn, that sucks. I feel bad for him. I feel bad. In the Champions League final, off to such a stupid like. Oh man, that's a very, very, very unfortunate for City. And very fortunate for Chelsea in the Champions League final. My goodness.
Jeez, I feel bad. Fernandinho.
I want to see. That could easily be a concussion too. He's like, hold on, hold on.
Y esa batuta, Javier,
No,
la
no.
tiene que
There's Gabriel
agarrar
Jesus,
bien
yeah.
forward ahora.
KDB is out. Sterling as a captain. Who else?
seguro va a
I
tener.
guess. That's Stones,
De la
that's
posición que le toque.
Gundogan.
Qué drama,
I guess. It's just weird because Sterling hasn't. Yeah, but I guess how much you play doesn't really matter. It's more the hierarchy.
Pero qué drama
Well.
acabamos de vivir. No, sin duda también aparte
Bruno,
hay que sacar una radiografía o algo a ver si no tiene
Uy,
alguna
careful here.
fractura.
Handball.
I don't know. I don't think
Mateo
so.
Lau said no.
Yeah,
Mateo
if-
Lau said no. He saw it.
But look how they're arguing,
He
though.
saw it. He says no. He saw it and says no. He said La Liga ref. You know they're not.
yeah.
I was like,
yeah.
we know his rules.
Forget a handball. Oh, he said chest and then hand. So he's saying that's. Yeah. La Liga refs will find a way to say any way the ball touches the hand is not a handball. So. Yeah, hit the chest and then hits the arm. Potential penalty check. Let's see. I don't know.
I have not seen it very clear. Me saying I don't think it is like flipping a coin because I did not see it that well, but I don't think it is.
Yeah. The fact that it hit the chest first and nothing else. Yeah, check over. No penalty. Yeah, I didn't think they would call that one. Everything looking good.
Rubén Díaz. Aquí está.
Well,
El Foden, ¿qué tiene que hacer la tarea?
in a sense, KDB leaving is like a half a goal for Chelsea.
This is where Foden
Sigue explicando.
must step up. The stage is set for Foden.
Wait. In that replay, I just saw the hand, but obviously that was from behind, so obviously I can't see the chest.
Habría sido penal.
I like that he's doing that. I like that he's, in a sense, explaining to the whole stadium, I am not calling it because I saw chest and then hand.
How would you feel about the refs having a mic where they can explain the call?
I wouldn't mind, but it could be triggers, it could really expose it, but then in the sense, like, if they're making us
It's like I think in American football they have a mic where they can announce what they call.
Yes, they announce what they call it for sure.
And obviously they wouldn't say that on everything. Or yeah, maybe not explain, but like I mean, like on something like that, like he could be like chest and then hand. Now it's easier to do it on American football because you're only concerning one language, right?
Right.
And here, how many languages would you have to concern?
No, that's kind of true. But you always, like, the default language I think is always English. So, and I mean, obviously in an English final, and it's even easier. But yes, right, that's what you're saying. No, I Chelsea did not pay the ref. Come on now. These refs are paid by Spain.
Well, I mean, it's a...
I know.
Puede jugar con
It's all relative.
Whoosh.
Interesting though to see who steps up for City though. Just like you were saying, Foden's gonna have to step up. Let's see. Foden has gone a little quiet ever since he had that shot blocked by Rodrigo.
I have not seen much of him. I have not seen much of the City attack.
Yeah, really.
Ever since like the first 20-ish minutes.
Yeah. Chelsea did a good job neutralizing them. I think it'll be.
I'm liking this little bit of tempo. There's like some fire in.
Ever since KDB like left.
I don't know. I don't like it. I
I feel
can't
that.
quite explain it, but
I do feel like a certain sense of avenging KDB.
It's now or never. Like before I was like, oh, let KDB kind of take control. We'll react to what he's doing. But now it's like the man's gone. We got to do it ourselves.
Yeah.
But also Chelsea's like, this is great. Let's not get overconfident. And I don't think they are. I think they're with a great mentality. Ooh.
Yeah, I'm glad that Chelsea hasn't just gone to like full park the bus. However, we're
definitely more defensive though. Definitely more defensive, which I think is perfectly called for.
It makes sense. You know, you're winning 1-0 in the Champions League Final, 30 minutes away. No, 27 minutes away. Chelsea's only 27 minutes away from winning a Champions League Final again. For whom? 20 Bernardo Silva. I didn't see much of him this game.
He was too far back
Yeah,
to be effective in my opinion. And a player like Fernandinho, lots of experience. On the other side, can finish off 30 minutes. Very, very strong. Pulisic is someone that I've been excited to see. Havertz or
Timo Werner.
They're not going to swap Mason Mount.
No, I think it'll be for Havertz personally. We'll see.
I think Havertz as well. This will add a lot of speed to Chelsea, which boost their counter-attacking capabilities. He was the man that impressed me most against Real Madrid. Yeah, from what I expected to, he delivered. He impressed me most.
Yeah, I still stick with Rodrigo, but yes, I mean, he was also up there. Kyle Walker, let's see what City can do. Still no real clear chance created by City ever since like the first couple minutes of the first half. So, what's been the closest chance for City? The Sterling or I think the Foden.
There was a Foden. There was also a chance that they crossed it and Minus didn't get a touch on it. But if he gets a touch on it, it could have been very dangerous.
But now I want to highlight, City has no shots on target. Do they have a shot on target?
If you don't count Foden, because he got blocked right away.
No, that technically doesn't count it because he got blocked.
I don't remember Onana making any saves.
On here it says that they have 5 shots, but
I keep thinking Mendy.
The stats say that City has 1 shot on target. So
I'm
maybe
sure
they
maybe like a
think,
foot shot or something.
yeah. But yeah,
nothing clear, nothing that I can remember. However,
what's going on? Oh, I need to.
Good.
Yeah, so I just need to charge. Yeah, I got further.
Take my turn.
There we go. We're good. Thanks for letting us know. It should be good now. Let us know if it's good. Real quick.
Sí, Diego. Se va con el número 11. Timo Werner tuvo 2 partidos.
Timo Werner exiting.
Werner.
Ooh, yeah. I mean, Havertz has been playing a lot better than.
Now it's good.
Dang. Havertz has been playing better than Werner, but it is kind of interesting to lose that striker reference that Timo Werner is.
I don't think Pulisic is that reference at all.
No. But
big miss from Rodrigo.
How good one I would have kept attacking.
Yeah.
Because you already got like a player beat.
What's the main player you were trying to get beat?
Well, look at that tackle from Kante, man. Big boy. Kante.
Se caía de Maduro este caso, ¿no? La salida de Timo Werner. Sí, señor.
Guys, Chelsea's getting closer. And I'm not seeing a response from City. I mean, we do see the intensity a little up, but they're not finding a way. Because why Chelsea? Oh, I don't know, man. I feel like KDB could have kept on going. Sit him out there for a couple minutes with the ice. I don't know if it would have kept on swelling up.